Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel, that is AirTech. Hope you all are having a fantastic day. Let us begin with our today's video. So our today's video is going to be very interesting and important. The reason is going to be very simple because we are going to discuss about the IT slowdown and its reality. Then we will discuss about why there are no more high salaries in the IT companies such as Wipro, TCS and Infosys, and we will discuss overall perspective about the IT projects pipeline and what will be the future prospects in the IT industry for all the IT employees working in companies such as Wipro, TCS and Infosys. So this video is going to be very important for all of these companies employees. Make sure that you watch this video till the very end and understand each and every point that we are going to explain in our today's video. So let us move forward. Now before moving forward, I have a small humble request. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you can get regular updates about the videos that we post online, and it will help us, it will motivate us to make more such informative videos for all of you. So let us move forward. Now the first thing that I want to discuss is, as you go and look at TCS or Infosys revenues, okay, or even Wipro's revenue, you will find that majority of the revenue contributing areas by geography is the Northern America and the UK and the continental Europe. If you look at the Pacific, India, MEA and Latin America, Middle East, Asia, so all these are less compared to North America, UK and continental Europe. And that is the reason the rate cuts, the inflation in these three countries or these three continents is very important, and it becomes an important contributing factor of the number of projects in the pipeline for companies like TCS, Infosys and Wipro. I hope that this point is clear to all of you. Okay, let me just start the pointer first. Okay, now one more important update that was published recently by Infosys was that here you can see that at TCS, okay, the average managerial key position and board, if you exclude that, not include that, the average salary hike, okay, average salary of the person working in TCS, it was around 14.8 lakh versus for women it was 10.4 lakh. Now they have excluded the key managerial position and board members. Okay, so it is 14.8 lakhs per year, 15 lakhs and 11 lakhs almost. Okay, so here you will find that for Infosys it is different. Okay, so Infosys declared that the male salaries including managerial position KMP excluding board members, okay, it was 11 lakh, and the female employees in the company had drawn median salary of 7 lakh during the year. Okay, so here you can identify that the like pay again disparity is again there in Infosys also and TCS also, like it is everywhere. Okay, but there are other factors to it also. We will not discuss that in today's video, but the more important thing is that more than a third of 103, now this becomes important. Okay, 103 number. Okay, so I will discuss why. They have discussed that earlier in the financial year 22-23 it was 124 employees were drawing at least 1.2 crore salary in Infosys, but right now it is decreased to 103. Okay, almost 21 employees have either resigned or their salary was reduced or something like that happened. Okay, now interesting thing is that, as you all know, that Infosys was facing a lot of problems because its employees were reaching or going into different companies like Cognizant. Okay, there were many allegations, there are still cases going on by Wipro and Infosys companies on these employees who have left the company and joined the rival companies. Even they were getting a lot of like beneficiary information they had with them, like how to attract a client, how to get a client, how which are the clients that are in pipeline with Wipro or Infosys. So all these details they were having, and that is the reason they jumped to another company, and Wipro and Infosys filed the lawsuits against them. Okay, now interesting thing is that, as you all know, that the slowing headcount, okay, this is not the concern. The concern is that the number of salaries, okay, the high salaries are not being paid to developers or to managers or key managerial positions anymore. It is decreasing day by day. Why? The simple reason, now I will explain this in a later video. Okay, as you all know that there were some rate cuts that were happening right in the entire world, and that is the reason the interest were like going down and everything, right? Interest rates were rising, sorry, not rate cuts, interest rates were rising, and that is the reason why, to control the inflation basically, right? The World Bank, the RBI and everyone were trying to increase the interest rates so that all the inflation goes down. So there is a lot of discussion that we can do on this topic, but like let us focus on the main part. The main part here is that like if the governments or if the ECB, for example, recently European Bank, they cut off the rates. Okay, so they are cutting the rates by small points, okay, small basis points, but that is a good news for the market. Same thing is done by Canada also. Canada becomes the first nation to cut the interest rates. Same thing happened in the Europe also. Okay, Europe Central Bank also cut down the interest rates. So why this is good news for IT companies? Because recently there was a survey done by Gartner in January 2024. So they predicted that world IT spending forecast millions of US dollars. So they decided, they gave an analytics that IT services, okay, and software, it is going to grow at a higher rate than it was growing earlier in 2023. In 2024 they predicted that the communication services 2.3 growth. Okay, again this is 5.8, and this year it will be 8.7. Here also 12.4, and this year it will be 12.7. Same thing with devices, data centers also 7.5% growth. So the growth is increasing this year. Last year it was very less. This was devices sector was almost in negative. Okay, but now this year the growth is assumed to be, it is supposed to be very high. Okay, for IT and software devices services, right, it is very high. Okay, so that is the reason it is expected that TCS, Infosys and Wipro will be getting more and more clients this year. Maybe in the second half they will be getting more clients. The first half again there were some wars and other things, right, inflation rising and everything. But right now the ECB, European banks and Canada Bank also cut the interest rate. So that becomes a very interesting thing. Now, interesting thing to note is that again that the RBI, like that, which is the Reserve Bank of India, they mentioned that we will not be dependent on any other country like US Fed or even the Canada Bank or even ECB. Okay, we will form our own rate cuts whenever we feel that is it is okay now. The inflation everything is okay. Then we will do the rate cuts. But guys, this is just a gallery view. Okay, you have to focus on Fed also, because that is the most important part. If Fed is cutting the interest rate, then India RBI has also has to cut the interest rate. Otherwise, there will be an imbalance. Otherwise, the dollar prices may reach up to 87.90 also. So there is a lot of economics behind this. But the more important thing is that definitely India's GDP growth forecast is around 7.2%, which was earlier 6.5 repo rate. Okay, this is again constant in this year. Now, interesting thing again is that this financial year, okay, this in this financial year particularly, the IT spending is growing, and this is true that the rate cuts are there. Okay, but definitely there will be some rate cuts, right? And second important thing is that slowing headcount. You don't have to worry about this. This is a temporary issue. Okay, even a lot of freshers are not getting salaries, high salaries. Okay, they are going and asking, like they are paying offer letter with other companies, but they are not giving high salaries. This is the true case as of now. But soon there will be more pipeline projects in the pipelines, and the pipelines will be going in flow, and that is the reason these companies will be benefiting a lot, and they will be hiring more, and they will be paying more also. So this is again interesting thing that you should look into matter. Okay, now I hope that this point is clear. I hope that all the points we have explained, guys. We also have a YouTube channel called as Jobs Tracker, wherein we share a lot of podcasts, a lot of things. Okay, go and subscribe to that channel also. We are introducing a new content like playlist. Okay, that you can utilize for your betterment. Please go and check it out. It is Jobs Tracker. The link will be in the description box. You can go and watch that video also. Thank you again for watching this entire video, guys. Hope you all have a great day.